Hello, and welcome to the Access DFSM training on the Access Emergency Services coverage for members. The materials in today's training are designed for fee-for-service programs, including AIHP, TRIBAs, and Tribal LTACs. Before we begin, if you are having a life-threatening emergency, please call 911. This training is meant to provide information on our emergency services coverage and is not meant to act as medical advice. Please note that this training will cover the Access Emergency Service coverage for members and will not be going over coverage of the Access Federal Emergency Services benefit. As specified in Arizona Administrative Code Title 9-22-210, Access covers emergency medical services for managed care and fee-for-service members who are not FES. Emergency medical services are provided for the treatment of an emergent physical or behavioral health condition. So let us take a look at the definition of an emergency condition for non-FES members. It is a medical or behavioral health condition, including labor and delivery, which manifests itself by acute symptoms of sufficient severity, including severe pain, such that a prudent layperson who possesses average knowledge of health and medicine could reasonably expect the absence of immediate medical attention to result in 1. Placing the health of the person, including mental health, in serious jeopardy. 2. Serious impairment of bodily functions. 3. Serious dysfunction of any bodily organ or part. Or 4. Serious physical harm to another person. For more information on the emergency condition for FES, please see the Access Medical Policy Manual, Chapter 1100. Emergency medical services are covered for members when there is a demonstrated need and/or after triage or emergency medical assessment services indicate an emergency condition. Triage or screening services must be reasonable, cost-effective, and meet the criteria for the severity of illness and intensity of service. A provider is not required to obtain prior authorization for emergency services. However, a provider shall comply with the notification and post-stabilization requirements in Arizona Administrative Code Title 9-22-210. Regarding emergency services, please refer to Arizona Administrative Code Title 9-22-210 that describes general provisions for responsible entities, payment and denial of payment, notification requirements, and post-stabilization requirements. For resources, please check out the Access Medical Policy Manual and the Arizona Administrative Code. We have provided the URL addresses for both below, and we can show you where to go on our website to get a copy of the Access Medical Policy Manual. To get to the Access Medical Policy Manual, you'll need to go to our website at www.azaccess.gov. Here, you'll notice a burgundy toolbar. Please select the Plans and Providers tab, and on the bottom left-hand side, click on Guides, Manuals, and Policies. Scroll to about the middle of the page and click on the Access Medical Policy Manual. Next, scroll down and click on the down arrow for Chapter 300, Medical Policy for Covered Services. Next, click on 310, Covered Services, and then scroll down to 310F, Emergency Medical Services. This will bring up the AMPM chapter on emergency medical services. If you have any questions, please feel free to outreach the DFSM Provider Training Team at providertrainingffs@azaccess.gov. Thank you so much for joining me today.